Right now, we are going to talk to a passenger on board that cruise ship. This is Eddie Castellano, who's on the phone. Eddie, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to ask you, what is it like on the cruise ship right now, especially because you're so close to docking?
Well, it's been a nightmare the last few days, but today I'm feeling great. Today I'm feeling hopeful that we finally, after all these days, I'm going to be able to get out of the ship. I'm crossing my fingers for that one.
Eddie, how long have you been on that cruise ship, and what's the communication been like between the cruise ship officials and the passengers, and how they've told you what was happening on the ship?
Well, it's been a mix of communications, but communication hasn't been that great. Sometimes they tell you something and they cancel. The captain is the one that has been telling us, what's going on. They tell us yesterday that we were going to be at the port today, but fortunately we finally made it a little bit late. But we already here in Oakland.
Eddie, we confirmed that there were 21 passengers or 21 people on board that ship who have confirmed cases of the coronavirus. Any indication of where they are on that ship? What kind of contact have you had with other passengers, and what's it been like in terms of being quarantined in your individual rooms?
Well, that information, I'm not sure about what happened with the passengers. I'm not sure if they're still on the ship or they took them out. But yeah, that's a sort of difficult situation that we are right now. We don't have no idea who has the coronavirus, who's infected with the virus. And that's my main concern. It's not only about me. There are kids on the ship. There are women, and the situation is complicated because there's so many kids. There are so many old people on the cruise, and we just want the nightmare to end.
Well, Eddie, just to let you know, 21 people on board we know have tested positive for coronavirus. 19 of those 21 people are actually crew members. So it doesn't seem like that information was getting to you, but we want to give you that information because that's what we know. You talked about this being a nightmare for the past few days, now you are getting ready to dock, but this could actually be another 3 days for everyone to get processed and assessed to make sure everyone, including yourself, is not sick.
Correct. Well, that's what they're telling us, that it's going to take at least 2 to 3 days, and after that, I see the military. I see some military outside of the ship right now. As we're getting close to the port, I see a lot of military. I see a lot of ambulance. The situation is pretty chaotic. I mean, it's pretty difficult outside. How it looks like a war zone. I mean, I'm terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been through something like this in my life before. It's the first time, and hopefully it's the last one. But I'm worried about the 3,000 plus people that are on this boat and their health.
Yeah, more than 3,500 people on this ship right now. Eddie, tell us about the conversations that you've had with some of the other passengers on board this ship over the last several days and weeks.
Yes, well, that's something we haven't been able to do. We basically, like in our little prison in here, everybody's in their room. We are not allowed to go outside, and they knock at our doors and they leave us the food every day. So we're not allowed to speak to other passengers on the boat right now.